Race. Here comes the final lap. Joey Logano was able to get by the 52 of Ken Schrader. His first ever ARCA Remax Series start. He is victorious from Rockingham Speedway.
Awesome, buddy.
Unbelievable performance by Joey Logano today. Put the entire field almost a lap down. Wendy Venturini.
I never would have guessed that I'd be interviewing my brother as a winning crew chief, getting a kiss and a hug from Dad, Bill. Tears are falling here in the pit stall. Hey, I guess you're not so bad at a crew chief after all.
You know, if I really love doing this. I really, as much as I love driving, this was really probably my calling. And how we put so much into this, and I wanted to win so bad. And wow, what a little talent. And then our strategy worked out. I mean, I drew everything up before we ever got here. And damn, this is nice. This is great.
I bet you were a little bit scared when you had 5 green flag laps and Joey Logano had to pull you through.
Oh, man. No, not a bit. Not a bit. I've worked with this kid for 2 tests and a race now, and he is the best talent I've ever seen, and he's awesome.
White flag in the air for Steve Arpin. 1.5 miles to go.
I think the best 2 cars right now running first and second. Let's see if Craig Ghost has anything for Steve Arpin.
This is the way they finished at Salem 1 race ago. Now, Craig Ghost trying to get by that 55 of Steve Arpin as they go down the backstretch. Less than a car length separates 1 and 2. Arpin trying to get his 2nd win in a row in the ARCA Racing Series as he comes out of 4. Craig Ghost goes high. Will he have enough time? No. Arpin will win again.
They hammered on it. They got the fenders right. You got Rambo over here doing all that work on the front end, and you guys are smiling. But of course, the green-white checker must have been worried with Craig Ghost right there on your tailpipes at the finish.
He was really good, but Steve Arpin is the man, and he is in a groove, and he has hit his rhythm, and I love it. Rambo's doing an awesome job handling this whole deal. This is a new upstart team we started this year, 2 for 2, leading the points. I love it. I love it. I'm so proud of these guys.
Ford come out to the tri-oval. John Wes Townley, after winning the pole here at Daytona, now being chased by Kyle Larson, coming into the tri-oval. John Wes Townley will win at Daytona.
Billy Venturini on his run through to congratulate his driver. Said, I've been waiting 31 years to walk across this black and white squares in Daytona Victory Lane. His crew chief, Kevin Reed, worked very hard on this race car and built this car 3 years ago while at Venturini's. Here comes the kiss. The Granatelli smooch from Bill Venturini.
White flag waving over race leader Erik Jones. One more trip around this .43 mile oval here at Berlin Raceway in Marne, Michigan. Place started as a dirt track some 6 decades ago, paved in the 1960s, and it's been hosting ARCA Series racing for 25 seasons. Erik Jones off turn 4, Michigan native at age 17, wins his first race in the ARCA Racing Series presented by Menards for Venturini Motorsports. Erik Jones is your winner. So Erik Jones hops out of the race car. He'll get the celebratory spray of water. No champagne. He's only 17 years of age, but a very happy race team. And Erik Jones, a very, very happy winner. Jim Trado.
Home track victory indeed for Erik Jones. He indeed is here in Victory Lane. I've got to tell you what, I know how much of a disappointment it was by leading that race last week with 6 miles to go. How sweet is this one in your home state, Erik?
This one means a lot to me. It's coming to Berlin. This is a track I've had some troubles at, had some good cars, had some good bad cars. Coming here in the ARCA Series, Kevin Reed, Venturini Motorsports, stock car racing steel, just an immaculate race. Just perfect car all day long. Ran hard that last 50 laps. Glad it ended when it did. We started getting tight in the center there, but ran it really hard, and there's definitely why I got tight. But just amazing day. So many friends and family here to come out and watch, and can't thank my mom and dad enough for all they've done for me, and just really means a lot to finally get that ARCA victory. Couldn't have gone any better.
And this is the celebratory kiss on the lips from Andy Granatelli's favorite man in the world, Bill Venturini. He's made this a tradition. Any of the Venturini drivers win, they got a big smooch right on the kisser. You earned it tonight, Erik. Congratulations.
The next flag that will come out will be the white flag. Justin Boston trying to hold off Mason Mitchell. This time as they work their way through 3 and 4. White flag goes in the air. One more time around for Justin Boston. Josh Williams into the outside wall in turn 4. Josh Williams into the outside wall. Will it bring out the caution as he's very slow coming up to the start-finish line? He continues on, coming out of turn number 4. Checkered flag for the 25 of Justin Boston. What a great run for that young man.
And a great battle with that 98 car right there of Mason Mitchell. Look how happy that young man is right there.
Field continuing to rock it by the start-finish line, but the celebration is underway. Justin Boston, you mentioned the bad luck that he had experienced in 2014, a 40th place finish at Daytona. Comes back to Mobile, he finishes 20th. Salem, he finishes 15th. Talladega was a 12th. His career best finish coming in was from a year ago at Madison, where he finished second. He's done one better today. He gets to victory lane at Toledo, the historic racetrack where it all began for ARCA.
White checker, 2 to go in ARCA at Chicagoland. Through the gears, back up to speed.
There goes Bell.
On the top side, here he comes. Side by side for the lead up front.
Gragson's coming too on the high side. How about Terrio with the lead?
Trying to clear him. Into turn number 1, he gets him. Terrio to the front.
There goes Bell. Watch Bell in the 25.
And he drops down, and he's going to try to go to the bottom side now. Terrio. Bell going all the way to front in the first couple of turns on the restart.
How about that? What a job by Christoper Bell and his crew.
They took a look at the restart. It's good. White flag. 1 to go at Chicagoland for Christoper Bell.
Terrio's right with him, though.
Terrio is still within range. Gragson has moved up to 3rd. Then Jones, Benjamin, and Snyder. Majeski has fallen back to 7th. Does Terrio have a run? One more turn to go at Chicagoland. Benjamin turns around, gets into the back of Sargent.
And they save him.
Christoper Bell to the checkered flag. He wins in Chicagoland.
There's Billy Venturini right there, the winning car owner.
Appropriate that they win here at Chicagoland. This is where it all got started for Bill. He was telling me when I won my 2 ARCA championships, we worked out of the back of my house in a 2.5-car garage. Not too far away from here. Winner, let's go to victory lane with Jim Trado.
There he is, Christoper Bell, bringing home the victory. Sweet home Chicago for the Venturini team. Based here in Chicago for so many years, but victory number 1. Big Bill with a big kiss on the lips, a la Andy Granatelli. This is the sweet victory for this team that used to be based here in Chicago. Big Bill was on the box when Billy and you had a chance to win it. Tell us, Christoper, how you were able to maintain composure knowing those old tires were under you, but you had 4 fresh sitting on pit road.
Yeah, well, it was the laps kept ticking down, and I knew we were running out of time. But, you know, my pit crew just did a fantastic job. All these guys on this Venturini Motorsports 55 or 25 Camry. All of our partners at Musselman's and JBL and all the guys at Toyota Racing Development, they help us out. They're the reasons why we're here. I'm just really glad I was able to capitalize on those tires.
How big was it last year? You won twice with this team, but you also ran here at Chicagoland, your first ever start at this racetrack, coming home 3rd. How does that help you when it comes to winning that truck championship and racing tomorrow night?
Well, anytime you get laps at racetracks, it helps a lot. So today was big for me. I was able to practice this thing, practice the truck, race this car. So I got a lot of laps here. We struggled kind of all day long. I don't know if we had the fastest car, but man, my team just did an awesome job with the strategy, left the tires laying, and it worked out for us.
Crew Chief Dave Liner celebrating, and there's Billy Venturini. He was crying at the trophy awaiting his race car to come here to pit road and to come down here to victory lane. This win means everything to Venturini Motorsports in their hometown, Chicago.
White flag in the air. Brennan Poole 1.5 miles away from victory tonight in Kentucky. He's made 6 starts in 2014, talking about Brennan Poole. 6th or better in 4 of those starts, running a limited schedule this season because they couldn't find funding. And when he's not racing, he's spending time at the shop, perhaps spotting at the track, anything he can do to stay around the competition. His patience going to pay dividends tonight. For the 6th time in his career, Brennan Poole gets the checkered flag in the ARCA Racing Series presented by Menards.
Great run by that 15 car, and it all started because of a really solid pit stop early on in the race and got him back up there toward the front. He was able to hang on.
I must say, this was a great race. Highly entertained. Finish wasn't close, but Jeff, they were side by side the whole night.
They really. A moment ago, they're showing you on top of the pit box. That was Matt Weber, his crew chief. Everybody down there pretty much pumped up for a great run again by this young man who wasn't even expected to be inside this car this week.
Well, and as he celebrates on the front straightaway, it reminds me just how deep the field was here tonight. And you found that out as you walked through the garage. And the one guy we really didn't talk about because of all the championship implications and new faces competing here this evening was Brennan Poole. But the driver who has experience, not just competing but winning, goes out tonight and gets the checkered flag.
Just 7 races this year. It started out as 0 races for Brennan Poole, but look what he's done. He's won here at Kentucky Speedway. Career victory number 6. Adam Alexander chronicled how this young man waiting for the opportunity. He and a really good friend of his, Billy Venturini, in an embrace here. Oh, he's got the Venturini kiss too. Nothing like a win to celebrate and make the most of an opportunity, Brennan Poole. How did you guys do it? You said the car was tight all night.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. These guys did it. I think that God gave me some angels tonight. He was pushing this baby because, man, we were struggling in practice. But Matt, my crew chief, Weber, did a great job, man. Unbelievable job. A lot of people's had doubts in him, and he stepped to the plate and we got to victory lane. So I just want to thank Zaxby's. They've supported me all year, and they've really believed in me as much as they believe in John Wes. It's been an honor to race with them and help John Wes out. And I just, man, I feel so blessed. Can't thank Venturini Motorsports enough. All these crew guys are awesome. Joe Gibbs Racing Engines, everybody involved with this team. Zloop, I want to thank Zloop so much for putting on this race because, man, I never thought I'd be in victory lane in Kentucky. This is awesome.
From a dirt kid running modifieds in Texas to this opportunity, talk about your win at Michigan, how big this one is compared to that one.
Man, this is unbelievable. Michigan was really special for me. Billy Venturini asked me, what are a couple ARCA races you want to win? I told him Michigan was #1 on my list. We got that last year. And then I win a dirt race. I won a dirt race. And then to win a track at Burton Smith. You know, I've never raced a Burton Smith track on a big stage like this, so this is just incredible. I can't believe to be in victory lane here at Kentucky is awesome. I remember being a little kid racing legend cars right out there on a little track and going to victory lane. So to be here today in the ARCA Series, just incredible, mind blown.
Brennan Poole is excited. He has every right to be winner here at Kentucky Speedway, and there's Loop 150.
Thank you. And as they say, getting a race win in the ARCA Racing Series is hard to come by. Venturini Motorsports has 3 victories since 2011 here at this racetrack, including one by Alex Bowman, who's racing on Sundays in the NASCAR Cup Series. This is exactly where Chandler Smith wants to be. He's been noticed by Toyota Racing Development as a driver they want to place in places he can run well. Venturini Motorsports is a development team with Toyota ties. So is MDM Motorsports. This is a great opportunity to showcase on Live MAV TV what this young man can do with 1 lap to go, Bob.
1 lap to go for Chandler Smith, the driver from Georgia. In his 4th start in the ARCA Racing Series presented by Menards, looks like he's going to go to victory lane. It's been smooth sailing for the last half of this race. Just 15 years old, and now a winner in the ARCA Racing Series is Chandler Smith. He gets it done here at Madison.
You've turned your team around. You're sitting on the pole every week. You win in a lot of races. What's going on?
And man, we got really good people working for us. Kevin Reed's done a great job. I got to give him a ton of credit. Thank Toyota.
We go inside of 6 laps remaining. Here comes pressure from the number 55. Gilliland is right there.
At the whip, 6 laps to go this time for that white number 55 machine. It's looking like he has a faster machine right now. Jeff McClure, the crew chief, made the right adjustments on that last pit stop. And indeed, that 55 machine has closed to the leader's rear bumper.
Can you imagine being David Gilliland right now? He is here. He said, we came here to win this race. One thing and one thing only. You know he's got to be on that radio talking to the kid, and they are just inches away right now. Here comes Todd Gilliland. He's going to put pressure on Tom Hesser.
You know, he was involved in that accident as well. He's got a bunch of grass across the front nose of his white machine as well. So we'll see if indeed that becomes an issue. Right now, nothing is being held back here by those top 3 as they go by some lap cars.
He's got an opportunity right here, and there goes Josh Williams. I thought Williams was going to cut to the inside. That could have been a big problem for Todd Gilliland, but Gilliland puts the pressure on Hesser. Down the back, straight away we go, and here goes the 55. He's going to try to take the lead, and he has it coming through 3 and 4.
What an amazing move, and look how fast that car is at this point. Once he got to Hesser, no problem.
We showed you the graphic earlier about the drivers who were in the Venturini Motorsports cars at age 15 getting their first career win here in the ARCA Racing Series. Williams and the number 77 of Hesser made a little contact coming out of the corner. That slowed them a bit. And now we have got the 55 of Todd Gilliland out in the lead, and he can smell his first career victory. If he's able to pull it off, he's going to be the youngest driver in ARCA history at 15 years and 2 days.
One more circuit for this young man is about to set the world on fire. National championship points on the line, but this man's all about the W. We hope to see him a lot here in the ARCA Racing Series. This kid has it figured out.
Venturini Motorsports going for another win. It looks like it's in the sail for Todd Gilliland. Hashtag everyday awesome off of turn 4. The youngest winner in ARCA's history goes to Todd Gilliland. Not really sure what you were doing when you were 15 years and 2 days old, but Todd Gilliland is going to visit Victory Lane here at the Toledo Speedway. He has won the Menards 200. Here he comes out of the car. What a way to get a celebration for your birthday and your first ever start in the ARCA Racing Series. He becomes the youngest winner in series history, 15 and 2 days. Now let's go down to our Menards Victory Lane and check back in with Kristen B.
A huge win for Todd Gilliland, his father David here in Victory Lane, filled with tears. He's so happy for you. This is just a huge moment for you and all of your team. How does it feel?
Great. Everyone worked so hard to get this car to the track this time, and it was kind of a not a lot of time situation, and they definitely got it done, and it was definitely right.
What does it feel like to be the youngest winner in ARCA Racing history? Your birthday was just a few days ago. How about that for a birthday present?
Yeah, crazy. I came into this race just thinking I was going to be the youngest to start, but who knew I'd be the youngest to win.
Big day for Todd Gilliland. Family tradition. It's a Venturini thing, y'all.
Well, I don't know if that's a good birthday present or not. I'm not sure.
A la Andy Granatelli, a fellow Chicagoan, Italian blood running through here for Bill Venturini. He said, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry that tradition on. He's done it a lot here. The Venturini Motorsports team has another driver in Victory Lane here in the ARCA Racing Series presented by Menards.
And that's high side. Alex Bowman passes both Gresham and Infinger for second. Here comes Bowman.
He's got 2.5 laps to do it, and he's going to get him. There's going to be no match for those 4 new tires.
Alex Bowman on the high side, making his second ever start in the ARCA Racing Series. His first start in Madison ended up in Victory Lane. Now with just 2 laps to go, he's in front of the field here in Kansas. Next time by, they'll see the white flag here in Kansas. Alex Bowman, what an impressive performance he's putting on tonight at just 18 years old. This Tucson, Arizona native sees the white flag. 1 lap to go.
And he's going to go 2 for 2 in his career in the ARCA Racing Series. What a great ride he's given St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital in that 55 Venturini car.
An impressive performance by this young man. The 55 of Alex Bowman wins his first ever start at Madison, comes to the biggest racetrack he's ever raced on in a stock car, and will go to Victory Lane. Alex Bowman, your winner at Kansas. Now let's go down pit road and Wendy Venturini.
A lot of celebration, obviously, from crew chief Jonathan Davis. How did you make that call with that many little laps to go to take on 4 tires? What a chance.
We were just so tight there. We really had nothing to lose. And I thought more of them were going to come. We were going to take 2 and try and beat them on track position. But Alex drove a heck of a race. It was awesome. I just want to thank everybody here at Venturini Motorsports. I want to say hi to my girls at home and my girlfriend. And I want to get a kiss from this big guy right here.
And that would be Big Bill, as everyone affectionately calls him. Yeah, Dad likes to give big kisses on TV.
One more time to decide the season opener from Daytona in ARCA, and it's a great jump from Michael Self back to the front.
Let's see if Tom Hessert can clear Willie Mullins now. Here comes Natalie Decker. She's pulling up in the back bumper of Willie Mullins. Outside line has a little bit of energy now. There's Tolman in the 78. He's now trying to decide whether he's going inside or outside.
And we know Max Tolman is fast. He was fast early.
25 is going to line up behind Hessert here.
And Self is all by himself. He has no help going down the backstretch. Half a lap to go. Does Michael Self have a big enough cushion? Mullins and Hessert for second, with Decker trying to push Hessert to see if they can catch Michael Self as they head to turn number 4. Michael Self has a cushion. Headed down through the tri-oval. Michael Self is going to win at Daytona. Win number 2, and it's at the biggest stock car race in the ARCA Series.
Look at the excitement down on pit road.
Kevin Reed, a winner again at Daytona. And Venturini Motorsports celebrates at the World Center of Racing.
Time by. They will see the green and white together. Overtime will decide the final lap here of the Lucas Oil 200 driven by General Tire. And as it comes out, it does so with Harrison Burton getting a nice jump.
Look at the side drafting by Christian Eckes. How about that push by Todd Gilliland, the black car, pushing Harrison Burton.
The inside road definitely driving away from the field. But there's still over 2 miles to settle this one.
What a great job by Todd Gilliland. But are they too far out there, Chris?
You know,
they're going to have some momentum when they get there.
The top line looks to be making some headway.
Into turn 3. 2 corners and a tri-oval to go to see if an 18-year-old can win a 200-mile race. Gilliland looks outside.
He has Eckes lined up behind him.
And it's going to be a drag race to the finish line, and it will be the 18-year-old picking up his 3rd ever ARCA win, but none bigger than the Daytona 200. Here comes Michael Self. Will anybody compete with him? No. Michael Self wins for the 8th time. He has captured his 2nd Daytona 200. A repeat performance of Kevin Reed and this man from 2018. That Venturini Motorsports team really flexing their muscles once again. Their 4th win as a team, 3rd straight. They've won 7 of the last 9 races, Phil, dating back to the middle of last year, rather. And of course, that man took Christian Eckes to the championship.
Leads 60 of our 80 laps here. What an outstanding run by Michael Self. Started from the pole, was up front this entire race. You see Kevin Reed, a pretty happy crew chief right there.
He tuned the car that allowed Michael Self to grab the pole position, his first time ever doing that. For Michael, his 2nd career win from the pole. And the first track he's won at more than one time, and it's Daytona.
That's a good one to do it at.
Yes, it is. Let's go down to Jamie.
And the emotion has finally hit Kevin Reed as you climb down from the pit cart. It's the celebration all around. You just won at Daytona. What was the biggest challenge this team overcame today?
I don't know. It seemed pretty easy today. I've won 4 of these things down here, and it's been, everyone gets sweeter and sweeter. But, I mean, you can't beat a Toyota. Jack Irving, David Wilson, everybody at Toyota give us everything we need to work with. Billy Venturini and Bill Venturini are the greatest owners in the garage. We put them General tires on there tonight, and they run all 80 laps, and we're going to victory lane.
Congratulations, Jamie. And the celebration can now begin in victory lane as Michael Self climbs out. The entire Venturini team is here to give him that Gatorade shower for the 2nd time in his career. He gets to hug his crew chief, Kevin Reed, in celebration. You're a 2-time Daytona winner now, Michael. I know you want to get your family in here. Certainly an emotional moment when you think about ending the season the way you did last year, but coming back now as the first winner of the year, how sweet is this redemption?
This is amazing. Oh, man, to start this year off like this, technically to go back-to-back with Kevin Reed here at Daytona, you know, this is unbelievable.
Michael Self closing in on history on the road course at Daytona International Speedway. 1 lap to go for Michael Self, the point leader of the ARCA Menards Series coming into this race. Last year, he had the point lead late, had some mishaps, some bad luck, some mechanical failure, and on the final race of the year, he lost the championship.
Right here, he's trying to make sure he's maintaining the lead. He gained his 2nd that lap, Bob. He's got that edge now. He might have pushed it a little bit in portions he didn't want to keep these tires cool. He was able to dip down the backstretch here on that last lap to get some moisture onto those treads to cool it for a moment.
Nearly a 6-second advantage for Michael Self. Michael Self began the year with a victory at Daytona. Now on the road course, can he grab the victory? Dreams do come true for Michael Self. He loves road course racing, and he makes history here at Daytona. How about that? Michael Self is going to win here at Daytona. Just an incredible performance for the 25. He spoke about it this week when we sat down. He said if there's one race on the calendar that he had circled once it was announced, was Daytona International Speedway. And then the bright lights of Daytona, Michael Self is a winner on the road course here in Florida.
Lead as he drops down, takes that hard left.
That's our leader on the left, Corey Heim. Don't go down too soon here. He was able to pull it off. He is in front of his teammate. Look at how they're jammed up pushing on the bottom.
You hear him come up through the gears. Good start. Trying to block his teammate Drew Dollar. Drew Dollar with a hard push.
Drew pushed him sideways through 1 and 2.
Worry here is they're going to get too big of a lead here on Brett Holmes, and he's going to have a huge run here coming off of turn number 4.
Here they come off of turn 4. Last lap. Corey Heim, the 18-year-old getting hold on, and he does. Corey Heim wins at Daytona. He drove a beautiful race.
Boy, they orchestrated that restart perfectly. They did it perfect. They definitely proved me wrong. And happy crew, obviously, to win at Daytona. It's the dream. Everybody gets to grow up in racing. They dream of getting just to race here, let alone win here. Billy Venturini's made a really good habit of winning here, so it's cool to see them guys do it. An 18-year-old like Corey Heim to be able to come here, and like we were saying, after Kansas, get rewarded with this race, and now for him to win it, so it's pretty neat.
Baby, you're the winner. You're the winner, big guy. Center start finish line, buddy. Daytona, baby!
Corey Heim.
Corey Heim on the outside. Green and white in the air. Final lap.
It's so far away to the backstretch.
Here he comes. It's been his day. He has absolutely dominated. Corey Heim does it at Daytona.
Just absolutely dominated today from the very get-go.
What a dominating performance, as you mentioned, Chase. Led 74 of our 80 laps.
Shannon Rush just pumping his fist. What a day for them.
What another day. Just an amazing day for Venturini Motorsports. They just show time after time again how good they are at Daytona and these plate races.
There he is, your race winner. Venturini Motorsports in their 40th year of competition. They were so dominant.
There was
here.
a lot of action, but it was all behind Corey Heim. He didn't see any of it because he was leading this thing just about the whole time.
There's that beautiful drone shot.
Gonna get the flag.
5 in a row for Venturini Motorsports here.
You know what he gets in victory lane besides a trophy?
Gets the big kiss from Bill.
Yes, sir. Bill Venturini talked to him yesterday, cancer-free.
That's awesome.
Living his best life back at the racetrack, and now he gets to go to victory lane once again.
And 3 cars in the top 5. Remember how much damage Gus Dean had. Came back to a 5th place finish.
Oh, wow.
And Parker Chase, the IMSA driver. Just perfect today.
Solid, absolutely.
2nd from start to finish of this race. Even had a little scare there. Fuel pressure went down. Great crowd on hand for this ARCA Menards Series race today here at Daytona. Look at that.
What a great shot.
Hopefully it doesn't tear the grass up. I don't think they like that too much here.
It's pretty grass.
It is pretty neat.
Corey Heim flying that Venturini flag. We'll see him in a lot of Truck Series races for Kyle Busch Motorsports this year. Be sharing the truck with Kyle Busch.
No pressure there.
No pressure at all. There's Goat, my cameraman for all the races, getting all the action.
What a nice job. But a lot of that's good equipment too.
Absolutely, but it still takes execution, right? And Venturini does it year after year. They just show that they work together. And like I said earlier, you see the Cup teams do it, and there's a reason we do it now.
What time is it? I think he was pointing to his watch. What time is it? Heim time.
That's the most laps led by an ARCA winner since 2006. Bobby Gerhardt.
Denise Engel, the flagger, gives him his checkered flag to take home.
And Corey was 3 years old, by the way, when that happened in 2006.
You just had to throw that in there.
That makes
Kids
me feel
out
old.
here. That flag in there. Look at that drone shot. Just beautiful. Look at the sky.
How about the crowd we had here today? We know it's sold out tomorrow for the Daytona 500. It'll be super cool, but always cool whenever you come to Daytona for whatever series is. That looks like Kate's down there with our winner.
Corey Heim coming to Daytona, growing up as a birthday gift from his dad, and now he's a two-time winner at Daytona. Corey, you led 74 laps. How did you stay focused that race?
Yeah, I mean, my team made it easy on me. You know, we're building this really fast custom tools Camry, and, you know, I had great teammates help me all through the way. So, yeah, first race for Crescent. That's awesome. We got him straight in victory lane, so I couldn't be happier.
You really helped Venturini Motorsports out with 5 in a row. How important was that team chemistry, especially as we talked all week long, that was what was going to be the trick?
Yeah, Venturini Motorsports, most organized team out here, obviously. And
good here.
Jesse Love in the 20. The 18-year-old from Redwood City, California, comes across the line and he wins at Talladega. One happy crew chief and Shannon Rush right there. There's the kiss right on the lips. Bill Venturini. Every driver that wins has to get that kiss, and I'm sure Jesse Love is more than thrilled to do it. I know his mom and girlfriend, whole family are here to witness and celebrate this win. Gus Dean in the 55 will unofficially be the winner of this race, winning the 100th race for Venturini Motorsports. His third career win in the ARCA Menards Series. Celebrations all around. His first win since 2018. And what a moment for Venturini Motorsports. We talked about the 100th win. They had been looking forward to it last year. They kick off the season by getting it with Gus Dean. We've been talking.
Man who won at Nashville, led the most laps. Won at the Tricky Triangle in Pocono. Won on the DuQuoin Dirt Mile. He's now in the final lap. A championship in his grasp.
Just needs to stay green here for another half a lap.
Down the backstretch into turn 3 clean. And at this point, it's over. The 36th champion in the history of the ARCA Menards Series, and the race winner, the Kansas 150, is Christian Eckes. Here comes one of his crew guys out, allowing Christian Eckes to fly the V one more time. A third championship for the Venturini Motorsports team. For Kevin Reed, his 22nd win as a crew chief in the ARCA Menards Series. And yeah, before he drives that flag around, why not celebrate?
Reed, Christian came on the radio and said, we're not going to let this define us, the incident and the issues you guys had to overcome today. Can you explain just how awesome of a driver you have behind the wheel of this race car this year, just everything that he overcame this year?
Hell, we've overcome obstacles all year long. With missing Salem, we run 19 races. The rest of these guys run 20. So at the end of the day, phenomenal job by Christian and all my guys. Practice went great. We thought we were in good shape. Went out to qualify. Thought we had a shot at the pole. Blew up coming to the green. Everybody from Venturini Motorsports, Ilmore, and some other people out of the garage come over and helped us get the thing changed and made it bulletproof for tonight. We started off a little free, made that stop, got it tightened up, and the guys got us back out second there, and we were able to race for it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kevin Reed, the winning crew chief for Christian Eckes. He's a champion again in the ARCA division. And we'll get Christian out of the car here as he just pulled into victory lane, and he'll get to celebrate his ARCA championship and a race win too. And what a moment. The hug from crew chief Kevin Reed. Man, it wasn't easy, but I have a feeling that to do it that way, to have to earn it and then go up there and pass the guy you're battling for the championship, how much cooler does that make what's going on right now as a champion?
It's so special. It's so special. Man, I wasn't really nervous after qualifying. I just kind of going to do my deal because I knew that we had a fast race car, and man, we got the lead there and we drove away. I was getting a little nervous. He was up there banging the boards a little bit, but man, this is awesome. I can't thank everybody enough. JBL Audio, Toyota Racing, Sirius XM, all these guys right here. Man, I don't know what to say, but this is really special. It's really, really special.
Well, we got a trophy in, and there's Big Bill, of course. Here's the kiss that Matt was asking about. And the ARCA Menards Series Championship trophy for Christian Eckes. He is your 2019 ARCA Menards Series champion.
No doubt a big time being had right now. Big trophy as well. Dylan is with the man that makes it all happen.
Yeah, this is the boss, Big Bill Venturini down here. So, hey, you got a car that wraps up the Owners' Championship today, the 20 car. You got 2 other cars that are battling for the championship on the driver's side. Got to make you pretty proud of the program that you guys have built here, that you got 3 cars battling for championships.
Really exciting. A storybook year. I mean, just you could never dream of. We've won 14 out of 20 races. Finished first and second in the Owners, first and second in the drivers, and it's really weird. First with the Owners in the 20 car and 15 second, and the drivers 15 wins it and the 25 is second. So it was just an accumulation of great people, great drivers we had a stellar lineup of drivers for this year, so I've been very blessed with that. And I gotta thank Toyota for all the help they give us, and Sinclair and JBL. It's just been Craftsman. It's been like I said, storybook year. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
What kind of heartache does it put on the owner when you watch your 2 guys battling for a championship go down side by side on a restart, and they're inches apart from each other? The last thing you want to do is them take each other out, but at the same time, you want to let them race it out.
I was in a press conference earlier before the race, and like I said, somebody's going to be really happy, and somebody's going to be really mad, or sad, I should say. Not mad, but sad. And I hate it because both of them were stellar. I couldn't have asked for better situation, and the drivers, they really are friends. I don't know if they're going to be friends anymore after this, but we'll see what happens.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy your championship.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bill Venturini, the winning car owner, the winning car owner of the Owners Champion as well. So a good day to be a Venturini down here at Kansas.
Man who knows how to celebrate a championship. Did it as a driver in 87 and 91. We showed you.
And Phil, there's Sean Hingorani coming across the finish line in 3rd to officially lock up that ARCA Menards Series West Championship.
Hours of last-minute stuff, but like I said, everyone I just mentioned, they did a lot for me this year, and I can't thank them enough for that. I've drove the Venturini car 4 times this year, and I won 3 times in it, so them guys did a really good job. And victory.
We are racing in Toledo. Nice start for Jesse Love.
So Walsh is able to get right back down in behind Jesse Love in front of the 25 of Hingorani.
Start a moment ago. Let's see if he can do it again. Nose to nose they go. Jesse Love, though, with a great launch from the outside. Can he get it to stick and take the lead? Jesse Love takes the lead once again over William Sawalich.
And the championship celebration happening officially here for your 2023 ARCA Menards champion, Jesse Love. Your team just showered you with sparkling cider. Shannon Rush and Jesse now going at it. These guys have worked really hard. 10 wins on the season. A lot of fun with you and your team, Billy Venturini. He knows how to shoot that champagne. Walk us through the emotions of this championship for you and Venturini Motorsports. A lot accomplished for you and your team this season.
Yeah, it just means a lot, all glory to God. And I was a lot different of a person when I first got to Venturini than I am now. And Billy told me that going into it when I was kind of sucking a little bit, right? And he got me to the point where he sat me down and he was like, you're going to be a lot different when you leave here than when you got here. And that's why Trent Rodriguez and Jack Irving, trust Billy with his guys. And, we did what we had to do today and be smart. And I'm just, grateful to be a part of it. So a lot of great people put me in this situation. JBL, Yahoo, Gear Wrench, everybody at Toyota Race, and Jack, Tyler, Trent, David Wilson, everybody there. Means a lot to get this under my belt, and looking forward to the future.
And we'll bring in Big Bill Venturini. Of course, he's got to give you the big kiss.
You got him at championship number 4 for you, Bill. So I've talked to Billy a lot about this season, about Jesse, and just how talented he is. What does it mean to you to have a driver like him as part of your organization?
I hate it because he's leaving. but no, he's part of the family now. He's part of the Big V family. Like I told him, don't ever think you're not part of it. Very happy. Kid's a talent, man. He's a wheel. And you're going to see him racing on Sundays pretty soon.
Bill, tell us what's that omen there to kiss about?
Oh man, it's an Italian thing, first of all, okay? And it started when Billy won his first race at Salem. You know, I was always taught by my grandfather, don't be afraid to kiss your kids or kiss a man. You know, he'd be proud of it. So when he won, I kissed him. Well, then someone says, well, that's like the Granatelli kiss when he kissed Mario Andretti. So they said, that should be your trademark. I said, okay, so ever since then, first race, I kissed him, and every winner ever since, everyone.
There you go, Bob and Jim, right down from the kisser himself.
Bringing home the victory, Sweet Home Chicago for the Venturini team. Based in Chicago for so many years, but victory number 1. Big Bill with a big kiss on the lips, a la Andy Granatelli.
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a guitarandella. When the stars make you drool, just like a pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, senor.